He's finally here. We finally got him. Waited a long time. We're talking about Colossus from the Deadpool films. Question is, was he worth the wait? Let's find out. What is good, my peeps? It's your Knuckle Big Rucker back at you again with another action figure review. This time we're reviewing a character that is truly big. We are talking about Marvel's Colossus. And this is the guy from the Deadpool films, Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, and he made a cameo appearance in Deadpool and Wolverine. So he's definitely a main cast member for the Deadpool lineup, the Deadpool films. So we're going to see what this guy is about. It's been a minute. We've wanted him. I've heard people really ask for him, especially based on the first film, for real, where he had big action going on. He had big action in the second one, too. He went up against Juggernaut. So you'd have thought that by Deadpool 2 we would have gotten him, but we did not. We've got him now, so it is what it is. We're going to see what's up with him. You can see him in the window, what he looks like, and the accessories. We've got another set of hands. He's coming with fist on board, another head sculpt, and he's got a book, an open book, and it actually has printing in it. So we will check that out too. You see the logo down below, Deadpool Legacy Collection, Marvel's Colossus, and of course Marvel Legends there at the top. We've got the Deadpool logo or emblem symbol there at the top. We've got some nice artwork of Colossus there on the side, and you see a little Deadpool silhouetted style symbol. And then on the back we have that artwork again, and you see below, also part of the Deadpool Legacy Collection, we've got Deadpool, Wolverine, and Headpool from the current film, Deadpool and Wolverine. We do have a readout for Colossus. Colossus is a towering, virtuous mutant known for his organic steel body, almost messed that up there, which grants him immense strength and durability. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But we've known that for years. There we have him looking at us again, and through the magic of video editing, he's miraculously out of packaging and just exposed in his clamshell. He's leaning on my background there because he is definitely front heavy and the clamshell wanted to tip over. So it is what it is. Anyway, you see it more clear. You see the entire figure, that head sculpt. The head sculpt is an angry one. And then, of course, you've got two, we'll call them grasping hands because he comes with fists out of packaging. And then there is that that book. I'm interested to see what it's what the text is. And from clam to cam, we got him out here, right here, exposed in front of us. And you already guessed, and also you can tell by the name, Colossus. He's a big boy. How big? We will see now as we play the measurement game, and I can tell you that he is about 7 3/4 inches tall, which definitely makes him a big boy. He's up there. He's definitely up there. Definitely up there. He's looking good. The metal, nice and chrome looking. I can say that for sure. And then, of course, the costume. You know, he's more clothed, shall we say, than the comic book version. At least the classic comic book version of Colossus. In later years, he started. While the costumes aren't similar, they are in terms of, you know, full full trousers and boots, and the top with a sleeveless shirt going on up top there. Taking a closer look at those accessories, he didn't come with much, but he did come with something. And then, like right here, is that other head sculpt. It's got an angry visage on it, and looks pretty nice. He's definitely gritting, and you could use him when he is upset with Wade, or if we have hopefully, fingers crossed, hint hint Hasbro, a Juggernaut, a Fox Legacy, a Deadpool Legacy Juggernaut, then this head will definitely come into play for sure. He also comes with these hands. Like I said, they're kind of grasping. The way how they look, they're not going to be good for like throttling anyone. These are designed for that book. And speaking of that book, here it is right here. It's just basically black, and they got the pages, white, and there is definitely wording in there for sure. As small as the book is, I had to zoom in big time, but like I said, you could see the wording on there. On the front of the book, it actually has a title, Mutandis. Okay. And then what we have we've got rules. Rule 1, no deleting anyone ever. And Rule 2, leave everything in the refrigerator. Words to live by. Looking at Colossus himself, he's of course busting the stoic neutral head sculpt, and it looks pretty nice too, all chromed out, and the hair is nice and black, flat top style, and we've got some nice detail in there. The eyes are pupilless, as they should be, and like I said, the chrome with the line work, very, very nice. And they've got some the lines are filled in black, so that's a nice touch right there. And then of course the torso, you've got the black top with the nice reds there and looking nice and clean, and it's textured too, so that's cool. The belt, we've got the X logo, and we've got silver paint on that X logo, as well as the four studs, I should say, two pair of studs on either side of that X. And then basically the rest is just, that black. The boots have got nice detail, but nothing to distinguish it from anything else, both on the leg portion and the foot portion. In terms of the other side, that's all you get. You get some nice red there, and that's textured too, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, our Colossus is looking very, very nice there. As far as articulation's concerned, his head is on a ball hinge, so he can look up that far. Oh wow, I just popped his head off, but there it is back on. He can look that far down, chin to chest. Very nice. You get just a little bit of a wiggle woggle pivot there. Of course, he can go 360 with the rotation. He can do more than just a T-pose, which is cool. You can rotate 360. He's got butterfly joints up in there in the chest area, so that means that he can, let's see if I can get him to do it, rear back that far, cross / clasping. Just that much is all you're going to get, but that's cool. He's got the bicep swivel. He's got the double jointed pinless elbows, swiveling wrists, and they hinge horizontally, standard. And that's on all of his hands. His torso, he's got a crunch that isn't very good. The ab crunch only goes that far, which is almost nothing. Going back, It's only a little bit better, not by much. He's got a waist swivel. He can do the splits that well. He can kick forward 90 degrees, kick back that far. He's got the thigh cut. Mine's just kind of tight, but it's there. Double jointed pinless knees. He's got the boot cuff. You can point his toe forward that far. Up very nicely going up. Wow. He's got the ankle pivot, holes at the bottom of his feet. And yeah, and when I said rear back, I didn't mention it's via butterfly joints. So definitely got that going on there. The articulation could be a little bit better in my estimation, in that torso area especially. It'd be nice if he could bend just a little bit better than he does. But other than that, he's pretty cool. Here we're comparing our Deadpool Legacy Colossus with the classic comic book version. And you can see that our Legacy Colossus, our Deadpool Legacy Colossus, is a bit taller than the classic version. And you want to know what's crazy? And I looked this up for confirmation simply because, and the comparison of what I'm talking about is coming up soon. I wanted to see how large the movie Colossus was supposed to be. Now, I could tell you that classic Colossus is listed at 7'5". All right, and movie Colossus is coming in at 6'8". So, you know, the deal with Hasbro's never really been, you know, they haven't been stellar and outstanding with their scale. Their scale, a lot of times, most times, especially with larger characters, are all over the place. And it's no different with this. When they came out with Colossus, I'm talking about the classic one, he's undersized. You know, this is a double whammy right here because I believe Colossus is undersized at 7'5". You know, but that's what we got. I mean, he's still a larger figure, but he's about the same height and size as Omega Red, which is Omega Red is listed at 6'11", almost a 7-footer, but not quite. And you see what's going on here. Our Deadpool Legacy Colossus is taller, and I broke this Colossus from the Marvel Legends Warlock wave. I broke him out so you can see where the movie version got its inspiration from. Not necessarily the colors, but the design. Now here's both Deadpool and Negasonic Teenage Warhead as they appeared together in the first Deadpool. In fact, looking at them, I had said earlier that I believe that Colossus is oversized. And just look at the size difference between Deadpool and Colossus. And I'm going to post a pic. It's probably coming up right about now. And you could see what I'm talking about. He's a little bit shorter. Deadpool's head right here is coming in below Colossus's shoulders, and when you look at that pic, his head is a little bit. It's not as far below. Now, I will grant that Colossus is walking, so maybe he's semi-crouched or whatever. You know, in that particular instance, but I do think that he's oversized. He's definitely bigger than the classic Colossus, who admittedly is undersized. Here's Big Boy reading his book, and you will be able to get that book in either of those grasping hands. You still have to like push it in to make sure that the spine of the book is pushing up against the rear fingers, while the one end of the book, whichever hand you're using, is pushed up against this thumb. So everyone and their grandmother are posing Colossus with Deadpool cradled in his arms. I'm sure you guys have seen it ad nauseum already. So since that's happened, it's been there, done that moment several times over, I decided to go with a different approach. Deadpool had gotten on Peter's nerves so much that he did almost come to blows, pound Wade into paste. So I figured that's how I'll use an end shot for. Not quite the same as in the movie, but you get the point. Anything to be a little bit different than anybody else. Anyway, about our Deadpool legacy Colossus, long time coming. We've wanted him for several years, and I had asked if he was worth the wait. I think he has been worth the wait for sure. Obviously, he's not perfect. I still think that he's slightly oversized. Some may disagree because a lot of collectors have the bigger is better mindset, and that's cool if that's how you flow. I get that. Me, I am a stickler for accuracy, more or less. And he's not that much bigger than he should be compared to Deadpool, but he is a little bit bigger. And the fact that he's bigger than classic Colossus, it's not his fault. That's all Hasbro. I still say classic Colossus should be a bit bigger, considering that he's listed at 7'5" in the comics. Everything else is pretty cool. We got two different head sculpts. He's sporting the angry one now because he's a little perturbed at Wade. And he also comes with fists, and he has that book. So, yeah. That's all we got for accessories, but how much more could we possibly get? Maybe something, like a wrecked I-beam or something like that, a la the Hulk. But we didn't get that, so that's all right. Still a nice addition. If you've been waiting for this, I suggest you jump on it. He's definitely a good figure to have, and I don't think you will be disappointed. What would disappoint me is if you guys don't comment on what you think about this figure, and even more disappointing is if you don't like, share, or subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell while you're down there so you could be notified when I upload another video, for that matter. Anyway, this has been the Deadpool Legacy Colossus from basically all three films. And like I said, I think he's definitely worth it. Go out, get yours. It's the Ruckus. I'm out. Peace.